Hey, what's going on, YouTube? I was cleaning my keyboard and I've already cleaned a little bit of it, but I thought I might as well make a video of how to do this with your Corsair STRAFE keyboard. And what I do is when I'm taking my buttons out, when I'm going to clean all the backdrop behind it and everything, the thing to do is just lay them down in the exact same order of where they lay on your keyboard. That way you don't, fuck up and forget where they are. And, you don't want to be having a button that you don't use. You don't use half these buttons, 99% of the time. So you don't want to mess up and forget where they are. So that's just what you do with that. But how you go through is the same way with my other video of how to remove the keys. You just go with your tool. It's hard to do with one hand. And you just pull out and you pull all your keys out. And like I said, I'm doing this with one hand right now. I'm trying to be slow. And, just go through all the way completely. And just like I said, put them up there like that. And I'm going to cut this off so I can speed up the process a little bit. And I'll show you what to do next. What you want to do when you get all your keys off here is, you can use regular duster, but I use this. It's an electronic duster that, you don't have to buy anymore. You buy this one time, it's going to be good forever. And you can use this on your PC to clean it too. But what you do is you just go through all the slots and everything, just making sure all the dust and all the grime, all the gunk just gets out of there. You take it. Shit. Sorry about that. But you take it, turn it on. It's going to be loud, so watch your volume. And so that, that part's clean. I'm not going to put it all back on at once, though. I'm going to take off the rest of these keys, and I'm going to do the same exact thing I did with the blower. And I'm going to do a little bit deeper cleaning with some alcohol and those cotton swabs. But I'm going to cut it off here. Oh, and to remove the space bar, almost forgot. In my last video, I said, I don't know how to remove this thing. It's the same exact way, except there's just multiple parts to it that you just got to watch out for. So, go on the right side first. And pull it up, and then it's off, and then you might have to slide off the end there, off the right side, and then just go over here to this side, pull up, and it's still caught over there on the right. But now that it's at this point, now that it's kind of halfway off, you can just kind of pull up. Just be careful with it. Just pull up and see it comes right off. And that's how you get your space bar off your keyboard. But anyway, I'm going to cut this off so I can continue on. It'll speed it up for you and me, and I'm going to get the rest of these keys off. Alright, boys and girls, I have completely removed all of the keys from my keyboard, so it's ready for cleaning now. And let me show you why this is really important to do. If you can see on here, you see all those hairs and dust and all that crap that'll get gunked up in your keyboard. You don't want that in there. But what you do, same thing like I showed you before earlier in the video, is I'm going to take my duster over here and I'm going to just run it all along the keys, make sure everything gets out of there. So watch your volume real quick. And don't do what I do, because I just knock my fucking keys everywhere. So don't do that. Pick my keyboard up and move it so I don't mess anything else up. Ugh. Disaster. You just do it on the floor over here. Okay. So doing the same thing, dusting it all off. Alright, now we're done with that, and we can get the duster and roll it up, but I won't make you guys sit through that. And I can move my keyboard back to the table. And, don't stress about if you mess up, putting your keys down. because, and I'm messing it up over here with the wire again. But what you can do is, if you still have your manual, on the front of the manual, it'll have, you might have to strain your eyes a little bit, and I know the camera's probably not even picking it up, but it shows every single key, and so you can use this as a reference to put your keys back on. But the one last thing that I do in cleaning the keyboard, and of course it's not on, so make sure it's not on, it just kind of looks like that. Get a cotton ball and get some alcohol. I already got this one ready because I'm doing this with one hand. And just find all the places in the grooves. There might be some, nasty crap in there. Like over here, there's something. Just get in there and clean that off so it doesn't gunk up your keyboard. And if you're really nervous about getting this alcohol near it, don't be, because the alcohol evaporates quickly. And so you don't have to worry about too much damage. Well, no, you don't have to worry about any damage. But that's what you do to clean it. Just do it for all the parts. There's probably some other nasty bits in here. And maybe even on the keys, there might be something sticky somewhere. And so get that wiped off, get that clean. Losing my breath for some reason. But yeah, that's how you clean your keyboard. Oh, and one more thing. This up here, this long line, there's all kinds of nasty crap hanging down in there. And so make sure you clean through there one time good too. And on your LED button and your lock, just get those too. Just to make sure everything's good and clean. But anyway, that's how you do it. That's how you clean your keyboard. Be putting the buttons back on here whenever I'm done. If you want to see me do that, this is what's going to be the rest of the video. And thanks for watching. Thing I forgot to add about when you're cleaning your keyboard and you still see all my keys messed up there is you get some Q-tips, and I took the alcohol because it's hard to get the alcohol to dab on this like it is a cotton ball, and just pour it into a small bowl and dip your cotton swab in there, and that way you got it nice and even on there, and you got plenty more to use. You don't waste any. And you come over to a place like this, it'll focus in. I don't know, this is some nastiness over here. And I'm going to get in there and I'm going to clean all that up. And one other thing with the cotton balls is to make sure about is that the hairs can catch on some of these things, on some of the switches. So just make sure that doesn't happen. You don't want all that cotton, because see, there's even a little bit right there. So watch out for that. But anyway, I'm going to finish doing this. And you guys, happy cleaning. You guys, it's all said and done, everything cleaned up. But one thing I just want to do a quick disclaimer about is the Q-tips. Is when I was going in with the alcohol and I was cleaning in between all the switches, this red residue came up from, I guess, the LED backdrop thing there, and I don't know if that's causing any damage. And so do this at your own risk. Just gonna let you know that. And I also wanted to show you this one Q-tip right here. Like, look how black that is. Like, your keyboard, it gets nasty, man. So you want to make sure that you're keeping it clean and functional, and keeping it doing what it needs to do. But anyway, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna just put all my buttons on, and the damn vacuum, I don't even know where I put it, the duster, it blew all my keys everywhere. So like I said again, if that happens, you got your manual on the front, and it's going to have where every button goes on there. What's a focus? You see that? You might have to strain your eyes a little because it's kind of tiny, but you got it. Anyway, cut it off here, and I'll put all the buttons back on and update you. Alright, now we're done here. Got everything back up, and shouldn't have started recording yet because I don't know where I put the thing. I think I put it back in the bag already. Oh, that's not it. But, oh, there it is. On top of the alcohol, I got all this on my chair. So, like, I actually had to go by this after I blew my keys everywhere with my duster. And so I had to use this to get all my buttons back in the proper order, except the ones that didn't blow away. So this is a good thing to have if you want me to get a close-up of it so you can see it. And I'm about to do that right now. If it'll focus in. Probably not. But anyway, that's the total way to clean your keyboard. I'm gonna put a picture of this. I'm gonna take a like a nice picture on my actual camera of the keys on here, just so you guys will be able to know what's going on, and I'll put it in the video description. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and glad I can help with anything I can. If you need help with anything, you know, PC hardware, whatever, just let me know, and I'll put a video up. But thanks a lot for watching, guys, and have a good one.